A lot is being said about the 52-pound weight loss. I don't know how you do that on the craft service all around you and you eat an apple a day. How do you, Joaquin Phoenix?
It wasn't an apple a day.
Okay.
No, you also got lettuce and the steamed green beans.
I see.
But Todd did have these pretzels that I love, and he just had bags of them in his office, and that was difficult. But no, it's something I've done before, and you work with a doctor, and it's all regimented and overseen and safe. I had really complicated feelings towards the character when I read the script and we started kind of preparing for it. But I liked that, I liked that it challenged me. It's not an easy movie, and it's unsettling and uncomfortable at times. And there's other times where I think you feel ecstatic.
You root for the guy to a certain point, but even in the subway, you're still on his side because you hate bullies, you hate people who are, picked on that are defenseless, and so when he fights back, you kind of are still on his side.
In that scene in particular, in Subway, there's someone that's being harassed, this woman that's being harassed, and he makes no effort to intervene. And then the next moment, he's being harassed and attacked, and so I think it's a good example of these kind of two different disparate feelings that you experience when kind of viewing it. But he takes it a step beyond self-defense, and he becomes a predator in that very scene. And so again, in this one scene, I find myself, my feelings towards him, my sympathies towards him changing like minute by minute. And I like that in a film. It's not always enjoyable, right? But it makes you feel a really strong emotional reaction. I think that's what I look for in a film, certainly as an actor, and I think as an audience member as well.
And you have dance moves. That, again, this image here, you have quite the moves where you always are graceful. Yep, no, seriously.
No, you know what I like about this scene is that you Todd, I thought it was really smart. You're basically seeing two different perspectives. You're seeing kind of the reality of how he moves, and that's in 24 frames per second, and it's not that graceful. Like he's out of time. It's a little choppy, and then he switches into slow motion. It appears very graceful. And that's how Joker sees himself. We talked about anytime we see Joker, it should be in slow motion because that's how he sees himself in the world, always moving gracefully. So I think that there are both of those things. There's kind of the objective reality, which is he's not that smooth, and then there's his perception of himself.
If you love that video, you're gonna love everything on the Access YouTube channel. So hit the subscribe button. You can thank me later. Hit it. Now. Thanks.